Recently, the Ministry of Finance, Planning and Economic Development knifed releases from the Consolidated Fund in a move to arrest the increasing level of inflation. This, accordingly to Bank of Uganda, was a step ahead of a better health for the economy. It should be noted that the first and second quarter of financial year 2022-2023, government released less of the planned 25%, leading to a scarcity budget.
So that was able to control more liquidity in the system. So it helped us at that time to ensure that the currency becomes stable.
The move, accompanied by other policies of government, has prompted Parliament to engage with officials of Bank of Uganda to understand the status of the economy.
Ugandans expect service delivery, especially in the road sector, health sector, education. And because of trying to control inflation, all these sacrifices are being made for the time being, rightfully being made.
While appearing before the Parliament's Finance Committee, the acting governor of Bank of Uganda, Michael Ating, and his subordinates were in place to defend the country's economic status.
Is Bank of Uganda a signatory to these loans, the debts that we are going to acquire from wherever?
Last week, Parliament approved a loan request by government to borrow 1.7 trillion from Standard Chartered Bank. However, Bank of Uganda warns against commercial borrowings with a view of weakening the country's currency reserves.
We have a challenge in that the debt service in the next 2-3 years is quite big as a result of the commercial loans we took. They have a short repayment period. It would look like that we have not yet realized the necessary foreign currency to service, and that's why our reserves are partly affected.
Accordingly, Bank of Uganda reaffirms that the current 80 trillion shillings debt, which represents 50% of the gross domestic product (GDP), is manageable and no need to cause for alarm.
If, for example, you look at our tax revenues, the debt service to tax revenues ratio, it's very worrying. It's about 30%. So it means that for every shilling you collect as taxes, 30 cents goes on debt service.
Bank of Uganda rallied members of Parliament to preach the gospel of value addition by promoting local productivity and boost the country's import substitution.
The markets in the region, are so big that if we were to promote the manufacture of exports, we would really get some good money, and that would ameliorate the foreign exchange pressures that we are facing today.
Uganda's foreign debt stands at 47 trillion and the domestic debt at 33 trillion shillings, respectively. Daniel Mugoya, Gloria Gwitabinji, UBC News.